Think.
This woman is terrified about something in her house.
I feel like I'm not alone when I go down there. I'm sure there's critters living up there.
Mother of two, Maureen Tedesco, has lived in her Clifton, New Jersey home her entire life. It once belonged to her grandparents.
She won't go down there at night.
And their 11-year-old daughter, Riley, is spooked too.
I'm very afraid. Only because I feel like there's a presence down there.
What is everyone so afraid of? The basement.
It's more than goosebumps, like... Ooh!
Her basement is dark and cluttered with all kinds of stuff. Maureen only comes down to do the laundry.
I'm getting nervous right now. This is the creepy part. Oh boy.
And then there's this, the scariest part of this scary place.
This is really scary. It's really, really, really scary.
Behind a wooden door, there's a back cellar that once served as a coal room. Look at those cobwebs.
I'm getting chills. I'm getting hard to breathe down here. It's scary. It's very scary.
So is it a figment of Maureen's imagination, or is there anything down here that justifies such heart palpitations? We tried to find out. Nighttime has fallen. Now, look what we found. Her basement is being invaded by mice. Our surveillance cameras catch them emerging from cracks in the wall, roaming the basement freely. Yikes. Maureen is not alone in her fears.
I call them monsters in my basement.
Barbara Venti, a retired ER nurse, also thinks there's something incredibly spooky going on in her basement. She takes extreme measures, sealing off the door and even stuffing a towel under the door jamb. But look at this. Something chewed it up.
I am shaking. It's just terrifying to me.
Every now and then, with great reluctance, Barbara just has to venture down into her basement. But first, she bangs on the door. Then she makes her way down the stairs.
I am shaking.
Her basement is cluttered with her deceased mother's belongings. And lurking somewhere, who knows what. Barbara has had enough. She decides to hire exterminator Jim Drysacker from Westchester Wildlife Control in Westchester, New York.
A lot of times they'll live in the insulation up in the ceiling, they'll live in the walls.
He sets up traps around the basement. Sure enough, in the morning, Barbara's fears turn out to be very real. There in the trap is one dead rat.
Good size one.
Back at Maureen's house, Maureen made the same decision. She called Alliance Pest Services. Hopefully those mouse traps will do the trick.
It's the stuff I can't see, I think, that I'm afraid of.
So two women, they've never met. They don't know each other. But like a lot of us, they have one thing in common. They won't go into the basement.